Welcome back. Welcome back to Trading Maze. Uh, Today is June 27th, Friday, last day of the week. Today the market was not good. It was consolidating and reporting a little bit, but we captured some pips. So let me show you those trades what I've captured. Buying a scalp I did two times, and a lot of other opportunities as well. What to do when days So that will be today's agenda. Friday, of course, manipulation is expected. Friday always manipulation happens. But let's look at it. This is a 1 hour level. Let me go into daily time frame. Let's do this. Time frame we discussed that gold is bearish. Yesterday only. Yesterday we discussed that gold is bearish. I told you that DX was taking a little bit support, and it is still taking support from that level only, 97k level. I told you yesterday. Double bottom it has formed. W it has formed in 15 minute when we were saying live yesterday. So I told you that this would happen, and it did. And I'm still bearish on gold only. I'm bearish on gold till these levels. I think we'll probably see these levels. So uh, yeah, price should come down in the next few weeks, next few days, next week probably. As I told you, gold ka price moves fast towards the downside, then it moves to the upside. That is a fundamental bullishness of gold. So with that, we can expect fast selling happening. So selling will be very fast, and our buying will be slow. So today we should have go get into a lot of selling setups rather than buying, but I wanted to buy. I want to know key where we could buy, and the levels were all just making their way out only. They weren't that much good. Like if you see this level, let me mark out those levels. Let's just analyze what is today the closing. What will be the closing that we're going to expect? Closing I'm expecting below these levels. If closes above 3000, then we could still see a bearish movement. I am bearish on gold, of course. I told you yesterday as well. But bearish play, I took very less trades, though a lot of scalp trades though. Most of the move happened in the starting of today only. So actually, yesterday ka trade we haven't discussed and haven't posted in the Telegram group. I think we hit a take profit there yesterday, but it happened very late at night. See, it happened at opening of the candles. So this was our trade. Uh, Perfect Marcus. What was this trade? This was yes resistance cut trade, resistance and 60% cut trade. It didn't close above that, and yeah, it was a pretty good trade. Nicely done. 70 pips, 70, 80 pips, or if you actually what happened is I did not put a TP on this trade today morning. I opened at 293 or something. I saw this at this time. See, these all move happened in a couple of hours in the morning, so early in the morning that no one would see. So what happened is I put my stop loss 15 Vipka, and I've been risk free at this level 332 pay, and I just left it. I told you I will be leaving that, and I left it. Whoever did that, that is a great move that has been captured. I woke up around 8:30, 9 o'clock. What happened is it was fully deported. These candles, see. So we could have taken a trade here. Uh, whatever. What did I tell you? If the candle close is closer to the previous low, we can easily retrace it. I mean, we can easily look for selling entries, and we can have a good targets as well. That is what happened. So this trade, market structure ka trade that was invalidated. I yes, mm, could say that is followed, but I would say that it invalidated this market structure. It was very bearish, so that is why I had that intuition that gold is bearish. Even I told you ki we were trying to scalp from here. I think this only I was trying to you to take bias from. Let me see the telegram. Oh, what did I tell you to do? Yep, the entry was two 290. That was 290. Yep, around here. 290 around here. I told you to enter because this was a scalping trade, but I felt gold was not that bullish and we couldn't look for higher pips per target. But I did go with a lower quantity and I did take this trade for testing purposes, of course. I have to understand what's happening, so I did take this trade. As I posted that let's take this trade, and after that I posted key gold is too bearish, don't bother. But I was in this trade and I was risk free at this point. After this risk free, so I just holded the 3000. That was a good scalp. Then 3000 pay, I started selling because I know from 3000 will definitely have a resistance. What do you think? I mean, it's a round number and it's 3300, which is a good support before a lot of levels has formed at that level. So I was very sure to sell there and I went with a higher quantity. So this was my trade. I put a all or see, I've thought two things that could happen. One is it could take resistance from 3000, and another one that could take resistance from 303. So my stop loss was around 30 to 40 pips ka stop loss, 35 pips, 35 pips ka stop loss, and I deported it till 150 pips for this level, this level which I marked. Yeah, there it is. This is what is this level? You can ask me what is this level. I told you to buy from. I mean, I didn't tell you to buy from there, but I just told you yeah, I'm buying from there because there is a good chance that market will take support from there. It did took that support. I expected. What happened is it consolidated and it formed whatever it needs to form, like it needs to form an auto block in 4 hours. I think it probably did that, or in 1 hour also it needed to form an auto block there to show that it has been following that level. So it did that, and after that we have a closing or below, not below, just a good closing, good bearish closing, you can say. So that we had. Then 3290 is a great level, which I bought before. So it would be eager for me to sell from there, right? So that also a little bit I took. Overall, I did great today, but in Telegram channel was so they were so consolidating and risky trades. I couldn't give you these trades. These let's see if we can find any opportunity right now. A 4 hour candle opening is there. It's just opened. We might see some volume. Maybe I'm thinking it'll form a wick, top wick. Where is it? 78 bit is top wick. It'll form. And I think after 80, taking some resistance in 80, we could look for a sell opportunity. What do you say? It's perfect, no? Let's go to higher time frames and see if that will work. And this order block have never been tested in a 1 hour level, and this order block has been tested a little bit, so it will be taking resistance from intersection of these two, of course. And the two bodies, I'm interested in the bodies of those candles, intersection of bodies with those candles. So this would be a trade, but it seems like it's taking resistance from this trend line, which is a very old trend line that I've drawn, but it's a good trend line because it is forming at a higher time frames. So this was the trend line we drew, and it followed. I mean, it's taking resistance support on both sides of the party. So yeah, it has a little bit of significance over there. But I'm hoping you have an upside move then resistance to downside move. If it comes to this level, I'm very eager to sell, which is 82 ka level. Maybe we'll start selling from 81, 80, 80 only. Because we might miss entries in the bearish market. Why? Because 4 hour pay, there is no double bottom or anything like that. And only if it's a great level of support that happens. And I don't think that 3256.2 is a great level. The great level would be this one, which is 3250. Of course, this would be the great level. So if would have taken support from here, I would have told you to let's wait and buy from there. But this is not a great level. This is a 256 level, which I don't think is that much. Yeah, it's not that significant. So I'm hoping that gold will take this resistance and for comebacks to this level, and it will have that liquidity. This market structure of I mean, market structure is done, but I'm hoping this will happen. 250 ka level will be tapped, and we can look buys from there. Until then, we are bearish on gold. Uh, yep. 4 hour pay, that's what's happening. If you see 4 hour pay, that trade, that closing the trade, we could do it 4 hour as well. See, close just below the last swing or last low, 294 pay it closed, and it gave a little wick, 60 pips ka wick, and it deported down. So that was a little bit more confirmation on our side, and I did see this as well when I was selling 3000. Yep, 3000 when I was selling, I saw this, and yeah, that was a more little bit more confidence to me, and I sold it hard. I went with the double quantity, so 150 pips captured here, and in this level play, actually I bought two times because I understood it was consolidation, so I used all my experience and took this trade two times. As I told you, this level which I have marked is sorry for that, is a market structure level. Let me see what is. So market structure. No, it's not a market structure. I think I've done it in higher time frames. Let me go back to 4 hours. Maybe I'll find why I did it. It's from higher time frames only. hmm Here. So this, yes, market structure only. 4 hour ka market structure. That is. I took it from here to here. Okay. But I'm looking for this one, which I don't think. which the market thinks it's satisfied, but I don't think it did. See this market structure. Hearing my point, and you can ask you why 85 to 82 only. Why is this? Actually, I have yep. It's this market structure at this point. This is 85. Why I did 85 is because 85 I thought is a round number level, and I when I go back, 85 is a level where market took support from a lot of times. So I was thinking 85 to this level, you could see the market come back and react from there. So that is what happened. That is what happened also. If you see 1 hour there, the market reacted from this 83 to 84 region. I told you I was buying from 84. I bought it, and I booked a little bit at 290. 290 by I booked because 290 was a great buying level, as I told you. Hmm. I was looking some trades that we can do. 4 hour pair. It's leaving a fair value gap, and I don't think that would be in our right mind to do that selling right now. 74. Let's wait for this market structure. We can see buying scalp here. What would be a buying trade if it yeah, we could see that. I probably think we could see that because see, as I told you, I don't think this candle, not this candle, in the following candles, this is not a great support. I'm thinking it's not a great support. Uh, as per our uh, as per our predictions, let me see if it is a Fibonacci level or something. 'Cause if we miss, if it's a Fibonacci level, then we should see a little bit movement towards the upside. So I think this would be the swing low, and this would be the yes. So if you think about it, you could have predicted this move here only. Fibonacci manipulation. What is Fibonacci manipulation? 60% or 50% pay if there was a significant support or resistance. If you mark in that level, 60% of those levels, and look for consecutive one wherever that 100% is forming, where the 60% you taken as a resistance, where that 100% is forming, that could probably be, that is this no 450 ka level, which you even find. Actually, I do this at a when gold is like when gold is trying when gold is what at all time highs, of course. All time highs, but we don't have any market structure or anything. So for that, I use Fibonacci manipulation, and Fibonacci. That is the strategy that will work, right? So I'm seeing some trend line that I've drawn a couple days ago. This trend line could be, yes, I think this could be tested, and you could have a downside move from there as well. Only thing that bothers me is it's not at a great level. 250 ka level, I'm fine. 250 will be here. That will be market structure for this, and I will be willing to take that. Or it will take this liquidity, and yeah, from there we will have a stop loss. No, 252. We will have a stop loss till 45. 50 pips ka stop loss we'll have. At least we'll have a reaction to be risk free. Right. If our risk free goes away and we get a liquidity trade, that is good only. We'll do another trade over there with this significant order block. There's a lot of opportunities there. So if Fibonacci ka manipulation, Fibonacci level also here is 60%. As you can see, that is already satisfied, as Fibonacci is already showing us that I'm already satisfied. I don't need to uh, take resistance from that level, support from that level when it comes back. But those are higher time frames, so I'm thinking market structure will follow, and we can see some upside move at least till this trend line. That will be, I think, 320. Yes, I think 320 we should be able to see. That can actually happen. I think that will happen. If that doesn't, also we'll look for selling setups. That is what I can tell you. Those are the intuitions that I have, and market is selling that only. We're bearish from the start, and we're capturing some good pips today. Yeah, today were not that great. Couldn't post a lot of trades in Telegram because there were no normal trades like the trades that we do. It was all blurry a little bit. See, look at this. The clean moves came before we woke up. Clean moves, and I booked it at 290 something, 293, I think. Yeah, 293. I booked it because there was a, what was there? Yeah, lost support, and I was thinking if it takes liquidity and gives a good level. So yeah, the morning trade intuition and what was concept behind it is taking of this liquidity, and this was a magic block, and I was thinking yes, from here we'll have a good movement, but as soon as it touched 3000, I was some after seeing this move, I'm somehow convinced that I need to sell only. So I booked the trade at 3000, which was 90 to 3000. I think 90 I did, 91 I think, around something here I did 90 to 90 whips I booked, 299 I booked. So 90 whips there. It was a very fast and very easy trade. Then selling came. Selling, I didn't have a single Pipka drawdown. I sold from here only 3000 something, and 3,000.75, 3,300.8 or something. I sold it from there, and I fully deported this. This was a great trade. In the morning. This was quiet in the morning. That is 12:30. I was starting of the day only. We captured this. I captured this, which is fine. Uh, I should have told you कि 3000 say you should have sold. Yeah, I should have told you that. But no, don't matter. It doesn't matter. So market is choppy. So these kind of markets, it's definitely I would tell you to avoid these kind of markets. So what will you trade here? So this is just a manipulation that's happening. Friday manipulation, of course, expected. Today we did we have any news today? Let me check that. I didn't check today. Explain to we had a GDP and core PC. Uh, sorry, GDP of CAD. So it doesn't matter. Core PC. It's not that much effect. Doesn't have that much effect on DXY. So conversely, it doesn't have that much effect on gold, of course. So it's consolidating. I think it took a support. It's taking a support. Then we can look for bearish trades, of course. But as I told you, 450, 250, I'm looking for a big move from there, at least till the trend lines. Then maybe we can sell from there. The trend line. 320 say I think the trend line will start to have its positions up. If we have a gap. Mm, let's see. I'm very excited to see what market will do in next week. Anything that will do, I I really hope that it doesn't consolidate. Whatever it does, I'm fine with it. Unless it is not consolidation. I hate consolidation. That is a real real choppy market. So those are the trades that could have been taken, and any other trades you can look for them. They're very quite there. See this change of character level 290. So it was just memorizing. What it did was memorizing those levels, those support and resistance levels, and I did selling and buying from both same levels. See, when this came to 290, I bought. When this came to 3000, I was sold. When this was at 3000, I didn't see what happened. A little support it took, but it didn't uh, take support that much in 15-minute time frame, and it closed below it. So that was a awakening for us, and I think yes, those are trades that could have been. So 3000 pairs sold, 3000 pairs sold, and I looked for this magic block is all, as I told you, this mark, whichever I marked, which has been already covered. So next level was this. So my take profit was here only, of course. So 85 yeah, until 85 I waited. So 85 by 84 by entered, as I told you. 84 by entered, and I 290 by I sold, which I bought just before I sold like at 290, because whatever support it took, it will become resistance now. So simple math is sold there, and I didn't sell twice. I didn't take a selling trade. I just closed my buying trade over here. But when it came back to same level, and I was seeing this was the level in 4 hours time frame, 4 hours and 1 hour time frame. So what does that? No, it was a 4 hour time frame. So 4 hour time frame means it must show something in the 4 hours. Did it show? A little bit wick is forming. This is fine. This is some movement only. But 1 hour is showing bigger move. I mean, it has moved. It has satisfied that level. So that was what I expected. Because if you see, this was a 2 ka candle, and 230 pe we were here. 230 pe we were here. Then 330 pe we were here again. See, understanding the 1 hour candles, understanding what will happen if consolidation happens, is something that you should be able to know. Of course, it comes with the experience in the markets. This 284 I bought again, I think 284 or 283 I bought again, because this has become a significant order block after this, and I was hoping if it come back to these levels, this is a much more. I'm more much interested to buy at these levels than any other level, because if it would have taken from this level, I am not interested from this has become order block from here to 87. I'm not interested to buy after 290 because I'm selling here. So after that, it came back to same level, and it didn't follow any. It has to follow this order block. So I took a buy, and I scalped again at the 90. So it was 60, 70 pips. I remember 130 pips here, 150 pips here, and more than 300 pips. More than 300 pips. Actually, it was 400, I think. Risk free, but I didn't understand how much I made. So more than uh, I booked all of this move till 293. 400 pips का move I captured. 400, yes. But my half quantity was removed here. My stop loss was here. No take profit. I should have I should have had take profit according to my rules, but I didn't. I somehow didn't. I just slept off. I should have had that. That was a mistake, and it was a beautiful mistake. This was a beautiful mistake. Sorry, did I move it? I think I moved it a little bit. Yeah. So yes, think it should be 400 pips on me. Yeah, 400 pips. Captured a 400 pips come move. Told you gold was bearish, and it was not a great support this one. 310, just market structure. It's following market structure. The great supports are those from where the market moves to all-time highs, or at least to form a next swing high. But this is just, of course, this is a good candles. The double bottom, good situation for us to buy. But this is not. I'll tell liquidity. Liquidity happened yesterday, but on the higher time frames, where liquidity is present, like below this level, the liquidity is very much high. Liquidity is the orders that are those stop losses that we're looking for, and that orders are higher here. And whenever that happens, and after that, if we see a higher reaction, candles like these, then I just will buy. Because liquidity, after liquidity, if you have a candle like that, people are willing to buy that much faster than when it forms double top, double bottom. I'm going to buy it as much high as I can. That is so I waited for that, but it closed below this level. Just it closed below just this level, and I just hold it for 5 more minutes. I think 5 or 10 more minutes. I waited for from here. It I hope ki from here taking after the liquidity will have a high momentum. I'll close this trade. This was selling trade I'm in. Then I'll go into buys and cover all these fair value gaps. But man, that is not what happened. So selling a trade could be taken, hoping test this, and we can take a good selling trade, with good RR cut trade. If I want to sell from here, I think it will follow this market structure, and then we'll have then at this level, and we'll have selling from there and find support at 250. That is a possible explanation to what could happen. So we might take a scalp from here if in this session if it comes to it, but I won't be. Let's keep this session short only, and it's already end of week when we are 1,000 pips up this week. Yesterday only. Today, if you did some scalping, told you from 84. I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you to take scalps. I told you that 150 pips ka move could be captured, but the markets were against us. I was thinking 3,000 will be seen again, but markets were against us, and it's not like it's against us. It's just price action only. But volume was very low. So if you see, volume is very low here. All this volume is very low, and when we come to these levels, volume is high. Of course, it's 6 p.m. ka candle. 6 p.m. ka candle only said I'm going to deport this gold down to these kind of levels. We could have taken that trade actually, but I was not available at 6 p.m. That is why I didn't take this trade. It's the same trade, no? 6 p.m. It closed below this. Tested that. I would have sold from here 276, 270, which I bought, which could have been bought from before. The same change of character level. I hope from that 276 to 256. Well, I wouldn't have done a 256 ka target. I really have wished booked at 260 because 260 was, no, 360 was a good support. 260 I don't think is a good support as I remember. So these price action price values now you have to remember those because they'll just make sense in the future. So 60 pay. I think we do have some movement. So I would book at 60, but I would rather see for this 58 color. So 58 to 60, that will be where my take profit will be if I am into selling, and I think that's what the market did. A 50 look, but 50 from buy for buying from for buying perspective, 50 is a great level, and I would look for buying from 50 only 50. So the trade, if you want to plan, I'll have RRs ready if it comes back to those levels. Mm, where am I? So with this trend line, I want to see how it will turn out to be. I think this will be tested again in the future. Definitely will be tested, and that time we won't hesitate to take trades from there. We'll sell that, we sell gold to lower levels, which is 4 hour trend line, and I'm hoping that would work very easily. Hmm. Yeah, 50 ka level I'll show. Then we'll yes, this is the market structure 50 ka level, which we could look for at least a scalp. That is what I'm hoping. So let me have horizontal line. Let me have a horizontal line. Fine. So from that level, we will take a long position at least to 3,000. 3,000. Should we get 3,000? Because no better supports here. 270 pay okay. Look for 270. At least 270, which is 200 bills. 270 will be the first target. If we found that gold is taking a support from there, 270 will be the have a little bit more stop loss just to see if this liquidity after this liquidity if market moves. So 70 pips ko stop loss will have. But we so instead of doing this directly entering at 250, but I want to enter at 250 directly. We could wait for a 1 minute green candle and then enter. Mm, that be effective. I'm thinking that could be effective in some ways, but 250 ka level where round numbers are there. I'm actually very aggressive at round numbers like 3,300, 3,290, 3,275, 375, 3,350. All these round numbers levels, whenever they tap after the trend has been shown, the trend is known, and they tapped again, I will just go aggressively from there. I mean, I'm hoping that it would take resistance from there, or at least it would take a support from there. So that is how the analogy goes for me. So you look for 1 minute candle and then trade, or you can wait. We can have a bigger stop loss and wait if this stop loss if it wants to take our stop loss in this. I mean, if it wants to take this liquidity. Yep, that is a trade. Hmm. That is a trade we could look for. And Monday pay, I think it will consolidate, but I'm not sure what will happen. If we have news over the weekend, maybe we'll open gap up or gap down depending upon the news. Uh, no trades forming right now, it's consolidating only. So this candle, today ka candle also, it was a bigger candle, but the most of the move came in the first quarter of the day, where we don't trade Asian session. The move came in the Asian session only, where we don't trade. And from here, see 915. This is just 300, 3000 to 270 because like 300 pips ka move. It's just consolidating and gave in the later three quarters of the day. See this buying I could have not told you 3256. I think at that time the XY was doing some dance. That is why it took support from there. But because it is not a significant level, as I'm telling you, 1845 and 1817 का candle दिखता है. 1845 and 19 का candle दिखता है. So 1845, yep, 1845. The XY has increased. I mean, it has shown uptrend. Then 19 पे it took resistance. 20 1915 पे it took resistance as well. So it took, what is this? This trade that we planned. No, yeah, that's that trade. Okay. Um, what were we talking about? Yes, this. So this one, 1845 पे, it was trying to find the support. It was trying to find the support, and it found this. Why did it find this? There's nothing there. Let me analyze. Because ideally, gold should have moved that 50 pips, move that 50 pips, and DX5 is okay. But DX5 is in uptrend only. This was an uptrend only. Then it could have done that. What is 55, 56? It's not a great level. It's not a great level. It's middle of nowhere. Uh, so let me see. I don't know if the market is thinking this is the level. This is the market structure level that is satisfying. See, market structure will be whole of this. Whole of these weeks will be market structure. Whole of this week will be market structure. So whole of that week, of course, comes in this one. That is why I'm a little concerned. 256 pay, nothing very about that level. Maybe it's forming a new level. Maybe in Fibonacci. I didn't find any Fibonacci as well. So yeah, I'm not sure about the support. As I told you, I'm not sure about the support. Let's see what it can turn into. This trend line is taking its position from there. No trades for now. If it comes back to this level, we can buy to take a buying scalp, and targets will be very low. Selling targets we can keep a little bit high, but buying targets just keep it as low as possible because the trend is bearish. We should go with the trend. Um, and that's it. Let's keep the session short only. There's nothing I could tell you that would prepare you, that would give lessons for us. It's just, it's nothing else. So I have to attend the call, and yeah, this is today's analysis. Nothing much to discuss. Round number का खेल था today. Mostly it's round numbers. Nothing so much important. But after this bearish candle, we could have sold, and this would have been a nice 200 pip come out. I told you closing below this, nice closing. I could have sold here only, but people could look for this. I should hold. I would have holded this even if I'm in a 50 pip drawdown, but that's risky. Always, we should always hope for wicks like this, which I hoped for here. And 3000 pay, I had a wick where, yes, this was a 3000 ka wick that I had in a 1 hour candle. Then only I sold because market was falling and falling and falling. Whoever is trading the London session, they just came and they want to sell and they don't have any level. So what they do is they will find at least this 3000 ka level or this high, intermediate high which was formed. Because I've seen in the market this history happens. History seems to repeat itself. So this will happen actually, taking liquidity above this high, and it will deport from there. It will go into shorts from there. Yeah, that is all for today. With this, we end today's session. Good day today. I mean, no trades were done. If you think about it, no trades were done. And even on in the live stream right now, also I couldn't give any trade. It's consolidating. We were expecting this, but I didn't expect this move in the Asian session. So this was pretty disappointing that it happened at Asian session. Yesterday, I told you also I want the move to come in later sessions, not in Asian session. Yesterday we discussed that. This take profit also we were thinking let it happen here only. Why? I mean, let it happen in this session only. Let's not wait for tomorrow's session where a lot of things could happen at night. War could broke out, and that can definitely have a lot of its pressure on gold. Yes, uh, this trade we are interested in selling from here if possible. If possible, again we could sell from here, and we could sell from some trend lines. We'll have this trend line is marked, which is which if it comes back to this level, I'm very sure that I will sell. But there is a fair value gaps. Those are bugging me. Let's see. I think it will form a wick from there. So we'll have wick until this. Okay, sorry. So trend line is here. No, sorry. Yeah, that is fine. So I'm seeing something else. Sorry. So the trade will be this. It's trend line cut trade. Hoping this be accurate. Has to move 274 to 320, which is 500 pips almost to come to this level. And 256 is not a level where, I mean, to our extent, to the structure we know from the charts, 256 is not that level. If anything is that level, that is this 250 level. So from there, you could take a swing trade and we could take this trade, both of those trades, a swing trade with a lesser quantity, or you could book 80% quantity and hold 20% of your quantity till this trend line. That could be more fun. Let's do that. Okay, with that, we end today's session. Great day today. Great week today, this week. We made more than 1,000 pips. Hats off to the team. And we update. Oh, I'm talking only about the Telegram trades. All the Telegram trades combined. This week we have made 1,000 bips, which is great. 1 week per 1,000 bips is not a normal thing. No, not a lot of traders can do this. So we have done some incredible work. Still work to do. Still strategies to develop. Still supports to find. So we'll keep grinding, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, of course. Monday, we'll see you on Monday. And weekly analysis, we'll doing analysis every day, so weekly analysis is not required. But I'm trying to have sessions on new strategies that we have formed. Starter blocks, which are magic blocks, Fibonacci manipulation, which we already seen in a 1 day time frame as well today. So, which is another suggestion that gold can go down to that low, swing low that we've seen, which is I think around 2000, 280, 218 or something. I don't remember. Something around. Let me see. Why am I? Yes. No, 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 not this. Yes. 3000. Sorry, 3,124. So this could be reached. As you can see, price action. We're closed below. Now, well, that is a good price action only. Yep, I think a very long time before we see. I'm hoping if we can sell from here now, the trend line ka, bro, we could hold it for ever towards the downside until this liquidity. Easy, we can easily hold till that. That is what I'm thinking. Greater RR, greater, uh, perfect RR. We'll have that if that happens. Let's hope that happens. And if that happens, we'll have alerts. I'll keep alerts after this session, and we'll trade those. So we'll end this session. No, we'll end this session. That those were the insights today we had. Tomorrow, I think I will have a session where we'll discuss. I'll have separate videos for every strategy that we make. Uh, Fibonacci manipulation. I told you, liquidity, double bottom. These are classic trades that we do. Fibonacci 50-60%. That's also classic trades. And starter with significant blocks. Starter blocks, I told you, significant blocks. We have to uh, see about that. And breaker blocks. Breaker blocks, not a lot of trades formed in the breaker blocks in the recent times. Maybe when it's trending, we'll see that. So yeah, trend lines. We have a lot of trades forming in trend lines. See how many trend lines I've drawn. These are rays, so that is why it's extending to infinity from that point. Uh, I should probably have lines. Next time I'll be careful. I'll have to clean up some of my charts. I'll clean up my chart, but for these levels, it's clean only, no? Because it's going to come into these levels only, so it is clean only for now. So with that, we end today's session. Bye bye, take care. uh, we'll see you again on Monday on live stream. Tomorrow I will be uploading videos for the strategies. Please back test if you have time, and if you form any new strategies, please let us know in the comments. We'll reach out to you, and we'll understand that together. And please trade with Maze. Do not panic. Today, I did not panic, even though a lot of selling was happening before me only. This FOMO, that fear of missing out, that is a real thing, man. So you have to control your emotions to not take trades. See, I did take trades, so but I did take trades from significant levels. So when this was happening in front of my eyes only, these are 50-minute candles. So 8:30 I woke up, and when this is happening, I didn't sell because I was already in sales, but that doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter a little bit, but it's FOMO, fear of missing out. You shouldn't have. So when it's taking a support, you're thinking this is the double bottom. This is not a double bottom. Double bottom is one thing that forms after touching a significant level, and it should not take double liquidity. It's a double liquidity. I mean, in gold, I have never seen double liquidity working. So that is why I'm telling you. See, it took liquid. It's liquidity where, yeah, this liquidity. This liquidity it took. Then we should have a great candle. We didn't have. I knew from that moment it doesn't have what it takes. Then we have this candle again, taking that candle ka liquidity and giving some move, which is this candle ka liquidity move. That's little sad for gold, but just understanding in a different way. It's a little sad for gold, but it shouldn't be that the double bottom is formed. You should buy from here. No, we bought from here, but we were into scalping only. Three the for 3,300. I was about to sell and I sold like crazy. So we are having buying trade just before hitting this market structure. Buying movement just before hitting this market structure. It was the 1 hour market structure. Is it? Yeah, 1 hour market structure, which has been satisfied. What am I doing? It's already satisfied. After this happened. No, this happened. Matlab, this is satisfied only. I'm not looking for it again. Sorry, that was my bad. So I think this trend line is doing something. But if it comes to this, we'll sell. I think it's coming back to that. Let me see 1 hour pay if it's satisfied, something like that. 1 hour pay. Still, I'll sell because 4 hour pay is a fair value gap cover, and I'm looking to sell, so I will sell. Let's take that trade. And I was about to leave the stream, and it's showing me this move. Hmm. I have to wait another 15 minutes for it to give a good move. But the trade will look something like this. Yes. Okay, okay, we have good movement. Trade would look 30 pips is fine. Just below is okay. 30 40 pips ka will have that 81.5 pay will start selling. 1.5 pay, huh? 81.5 pay. Let's start selling. It's about to tap that level. Let me have this 1.5. 81.5. 81.45. Yep. This level. Let's take that. I need to get on a call. And yes, where is it? There is the sound. It's telling me to take this trade. Okay, I'll enter. This is not FOMO, by the way. And I'm entering 83 by entered. 82.3 by entered. Okay. Whoever enter, please enter 83.82.3 or something like that. You have a good. You will have a good list RR. That's what I was looking for. Yep. So we'll be risk free at 35 pips, which is 82.5 to 80, no? 79, no? 79 will be risk free at here. Mm, I'm observing that we are taking only selling trades on the live stream. And I want to take buying trades. I just told you that market structure didn't tap at that level. Some reaction. We're having some this. What is line is this? We didn't see that before. I have a lot of lines. I'm not seeing 83 ka line. Why do I have this? Should go back and see. This is yep. This is my structure I wanted to buy from, which could be a great resistance level. Yep, a B is free. B is free around this level, which is just 10 pips away. I think we should see that probably in next 2 minutes. Let's see. I'll be free at that level. Let me this time have my order placed. Mhm. After being this free, we'll end this session. Uh, then we will look wherever that trade goes. It could possibly. I'm hoping it could possibly go to this level, but holding over the weekend, I don't prefer that because a lot can happen at the weekend. So wherever you can find the next target, maybe this liquidity only, just hold it, or may you might hold it over the weekend. What is if you are risk free? So what is the problem? I might hold it over the weekend. There is one problem that could happen if it opens above our stop loss level. That would be a problem. So yeah, that scenario is possible. So maybe maybe be in this trade with a little less quantity. That is what I can say. Hmm. 79 ka should I have? Yeah, let's have an alert and let's discuss something else. Okay, I think we are about to do that live only. Closing partially. So, okay. So, about to tap. Did it tap? I think it did. Let's have alert anyway. It taps again. We'll know for sure. It is risk free. 30 pips ka risk free. Done. I'm risk free in this trade. Uh, Trend line pay we could have a little support. I don't know if this trend line is that much valid or not. Let's see and find out. Yep, we are risk free, which is great. Whatever happens after this is we just we just look what happens. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, good movement towards the downside. I'm thinking, should I hold this trade? I will definitely will have stop loss. And this time I'll leave the take profit, no? Like yesterday only. It might not work, but let's do that anyway. So stop loss ka level at 86. So stop loss 85.5 only. Yep. So that is it. Take care. Bye bye. We'll tell you what happened with this trade in Telegram. Yesterday we did a lot of profit. If you hold it that trade, it's it's amazing trade. 400 pips cut trade in your sleep. You made that in your sleep. You didn't even looking at the charts. Yep. With that, today we end this session. Risk free. I'll write risk free here, just so people can understand that we are nothing to worry about in this trade. Bye bye. Take care. See you after the weekend. Have a good weekend, and whatever profits you made, for buy something for yourself or spend on something that you love. You have made. We have had a very good week. 1,000 pips, which is great, and yeah, do good things for yourself. Let's end this session. Bye bye. Take care. This trade will post what happens with this trade in the Telegram channel. Let me know in the comments how you like this session. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Telegram channel as well, where we post updates every day. Or even over the weekend, I might post updates about the BTC. Where last weekend we captured lot of points in BTC. Amazing points over the weekend only. This is not the yeah. This was the one. Lot of points we captured. See, this selling rate we captured on Sunday night, which is Saturday. This selling trade again we captured on Sunday only. So in weekends as well, be active. Okay, we can take trades on BTC. So now consolidating. After I already told you, after taking this liquidity and testing this trend line, we can have a selling trade. Yeah, that was the intuition. Okay, take care. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Uh, Gold. What is it doing? It's now going very fast, but it will. We are risk free, so it doesn't matter where it will go. Whichever way we go, we are greater than zero only. So 100 pips per week. Sorry, 1,000 pips per week. Nicely done. Done and dusted. Let's come back next week with the same motivation and make some more money. Bye bye. Take care.